If Dark Souls and all its offshoots are one big happy family of games frolicking together in jolly cooperation, Dark Souls 2 is often seen to be the unwanted forgotten child, chained up in the basement licking mould off the walls. DS2 bad, haha, am I right? However, look beyond that and there's a game with a lot of worth to it, whose main sin was accidentally not being Dark Souls 1 or 3. But what the hell is it all about? Now settle down and get comfy with a nice cup of boiling tar, because this is going to be a long one. And please subscribe so that my imaginary children don't get leprosy. A long time after the events of Dark Souls 1, a powerful guy called Vendrick built a kingdom called Drang Lake, married a hottie called Nashandra, beat up some tall boys, and didn't do the one thing on his list of chores that he was supposed to do, which is, yes, you guessed it, well done, relight the magical fire, yada yada, etc, etc. Who cares, right? This makes everyone go a bit mental and stop dying, as usual, which is where you come in. You start the game as a worthless hollow, which incidentally is what my careers advisor told me I'd amount to. Just look at me now, Derek, you shitbag. Who's laughing now, eh? Probably neither of us. You wake up in the fingers of Twix and meet some old sweeties who help you to remember who you were and give you an impromptu sex change before sending you on your way to Majula, a typical seaside town full of weirdos, where you find the Emerald Herald, who explains what you have to do. Find Vendrick, which involves you collecting 4 powerful souls first. So far, so very Dark Souls. The 4 souls are at the end of 4 different paths, so you head off to the Forest of Big Lads first to start your quest. While there, you also get to start an optional minigame of Poké Souls, where you have to find a bunch of NPCs and catch them all. So you make sure to grab Merchant Melania and Pathetic Map Nerd before facing off against the last big geezer. I'm not going to say anything about this guy's face, because the jokes just write themselves. You beat him down and he accuses you of hacking. Get it? Because you just hack at his legs? That's fucking prime comedy gold right there. Then, you get to do battle with the Purse User, who is, in a startling twist for this game, a guy in armour with a huge fuck-off sword, whose only weakness is big ol' anime arrows to the chest. A weakness that I'm afraid to say that I share. After that, it's down to Hyde's Tower of Flan to bully a fatty and catch another pokey bitch, before running through No Man's Wahorf. Wahorf? Wahorf, where you pick up Father from Fallout 4, play a fun game of Torchy Lighty, and meet Lucatiel, a sad sexy emo who looks like she could do with cheering up. You say, I know what'll make you smile, and take her along to act as human bait while you prod some Siamese twins in the side arse. You grab a ride on the totally not spooky ship to the Lost Pastille, where you catch up with Luca again, take part in a Beyblade gangbang, get called an imbecile by a psychopath, and meet Strayed, a sorcerer who tells you about his hard-on before belittling you publicly. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about collecting the powerful souls. Look, it's not my fault this game has 76 trillion different areas, alright? So you battle your way to the end of Sinner's Rise, grabbing Lucatiel on the way for part 2 of the baiting game, and it's time for soul number 1, the Lost Sinner, a fearsome whirling terror of an opponent. She's no match for your tried and tested tactic of letting her ignore you and hit Lucatiel instead though, so you seal the deal, grab the soul, and head back to the seaside for some ice cream. Path number 2 takes you past stereotypical Scottish bloke and a really cool Pokemon that you can customise, into the delights of the shaded woods. Sounds nice, right? Wrong.
That ain't the invisible
Here, you get some thinly veiled lessons on the dangers of smoking pot, and meet Ornifex, a half woman, half bird, who I'd definitely say has the bird part and the woman part the wrong way round, you know, if I was into that kind of thing. Which of course I'm not. At the end of the woods, you make swift work of Quickie Mart Quailag and ignore everything in the doors of Pharos before reaching Brightstone Cove. Sounds nice, right? Wrong! After slapping the worst excuse for a boss ever, I hope you like spiders. Because if there's one word that sums up this area, it's spiders. Oh, did I mention the spiders? Fight through all the spiders and your reward is, Oh look, it's more spiders. I'll give 10 worthless internet points to anyone who can guess what this next boss is gonna be. Well, fuck me sideways. After poking both her faces till it hurts, you collect your second big boy soul and head home. Path number 3 takes you through Huntsman's Copse. Sounds nice, right? Wrong! You fight your way through a room full of guys on a hunger strike and meet Cloanne the cleavage trader, who you send back to your poker gym for, one-to-one training? Off you go through Harvest Valley. Sounds nice, right? Ultra fucking wrong, my friend. And you make your way into That Place from the DS3 DLC, where you chat up Lucy again, watch an overweight seal try to scratch itself, speak to the pregnant ladderman, grab some clothes for your customizable Pokemon, and do battle with another half-woman, half-animal boss. Seriously, Japan, can you stop confusing my libido for like 1 sec? You catch the impossible elevator up to Iron Keep, where everyone runs around like a movie from the 1920s, and tell Lucatiel to stand in the corner and take it like a man while you pummel old Smelty till he turns blue in the face and fucks off to the DLC. After pausing for some chicken dippers with hot sauce, you proceed onwards to where you find the old Iron King, who was just relaxing in a lovely warm bath when you rudely interrupt him, which makes him mad. You're no mug though, so you exploit his Achilles heel of hiding around corners and make mincemeat of him in order to claim soul number 3. Soul number 4 is the easiest one to reach on paper. All you have to do is yeet yourself down the arsehole of certain death, play a bit more Torchy Lighty in fake Blighttown, and make your way through Black Gulch. Sounds, not nice, right? Rot! No, actually you're right. This place fucking socks all of the suckable things. Lucatiel's really starting to bum you out by now, so you leave her to her whining and challenge the area's overlord, Robbie Rotten, a boss so slow and useless that my gran could outpace him in a fight, and she's dead. Robbie very kindly shits out the last soul on your list, and you get to meet the king's brother, Aldi, who is a... I actually have no idea what the fuck he is. Now, it's finally time to make your way through the shrine of sudden and unexpected weather changes into Drang Lake Castle. Yay. The castle itself is a standard assortment of sword dudes in armour, cursed paintings, and kinky bondage games, so you power through and meet the queen, Nashandra, who is said to be a woman of great beauty. Sure. Nashi asks you to please go and find that lazy good-for-nothing husband of hers, so you summon Braveheart to help you kick 7 shades out of the shiny man, and make your way down below the castle to the Shrine of Amana. There are 2 things I can say about this place. Firstly, it's really quite beautiful. Secondly, there's a reason that this subreddit exists. Fuck this place, unless you have a fetish for trudging through perilous waters while being shot from 6 miles away, in which case, go crazy. You bump into a few weird hippie chicks before playing face stab with the foreskin frog, and then it's onwards into the undead crypt. You meet Big Bro again briefly. This one dude tells you not to produce light, which you are completely okay with, as humans do not naturally produce light anyway. You leg it through this absolute hell of an area, and you come face to face with the King's Protector, Velstadt, who is a big, yes, you guessed it, knight in armour. You ring his bell till he's had enough, and proceed to the crypt where Vendrick is hiding. Oh no, he turned himself into a pickle. He's Pickle Vendrick. Oh well, might as well loot his shit for this sweet ring while you're here. Now you've got the ring, you can finally head through the King's Gate to Aldi's Keep, where you meet Lucatiel for one last time. At this point, she's lost all self-respect, so she takes all her clothes off and probably dies, which I guess would be kinda sad if you didn't get a dope new outfit for your troubles. Thanks for the memories, girl. You defeat this ceiling-hugging dickhead and move forwards into undoubtedly the coolest area of the game, the Dragon Airy, where the Emerald Herald tickles you with a feather and you cross the bridge of guaranteed motion sickness to reach the Dragon Shrine, at the top of which sits the ancient dragon, a dragon, who may or may not be ancient, who gives you a terribly important quest item for some reason. No idea why, except someone obviously thought this game needed more dragons. Then, because you ain't no pussy, you fight the dragon. Okay, no, scrap that, awful idea. With the terribly important quest item in hand, you can now jump into various people's memories to grab a bunch of giant souls because reasons involving time being convoluted, and you also get to fight the first boss of the game again, but this time he's wearing his Sunday best. Still easy as piss though, sorry lad. Now you can go back to Pickle Vendrick, who says, "Oh no, you have some giant souls, I'd better take more damage now." And you spend 5 minutes dodging and hitting and dodging and hitting and dodging and hitting and... Oh sorry, almost fell asleep there. With Vendrick finally dead and the game still not over, you realise someone's pulled a sneaky on you, so you return to the castle for the real triple headliner show. First up, a Throne Watcher and Defender, a bad Ornstein and Smo covers band, who catch a swift 1-2 to the jaw. Next up is Nishandra, who was running late for the show and didn't have time to put her makeup on. Turns out that she was the bad guy all along, and was just using you to try and get to that sweet, sweet magical fire. Dream on, lady. Have you tried actually getting good, you fucking casual? Finally, Oldie turns up for a bit of a scrap. Not sure why, since he's been encouraging you the whole way, but regardless, he's about as threatening as you'd expect a creepy burning tree to be, so you avoid his fearsome arsenal of 2 attacks and poke him into oblivion. With the job done, it's time to make the usual decision. Get the party started again, or go home and masturbate. As you lack any obvious social skills, you pick option number 2 and head out the door, while Aldi gives you some kind of live, laugh, love speech, despite you having just killed him. The screen fades to black and the final credits roll, and that's it. You've completed Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin Edition. Now, there's just time to go back to Majula and check in on your Pokemon collection. Looking good, guys. As usual, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.